So, Special Forces Banshee. Now, from memory, I do think she's the Recon Expert in Battle Royale, and I do think she's been in this game, you know, pretty much from the start as well, but you never really see her in missions anymore. We did when the hero rework first came out. That's because of her WARCRY and Going Commando combination. Not many people seem to use it anymore. But what is her perk? She has Fight or Flight Plus. WARCRY grants 25.5% additional weapon damage and 25.5% additional movement speed as well. Her abilities, we've got WARCRY, Frag Grenade and Going Commando. Now, my hero build, you'll see what I've done. I've gone for a hybrid of WARCRY and Going Commando. That's how I'm going to feel like Special Forces Banshee is going to be best used. Instead of just, maxing out a certain weapon with this, we're just doing abilities here. So we have Preemptive Strike just for a tiny bit of extra damage against those full health enemies. Base Solo, Bass Solo, don't know how you say it. Each elimination during WARCRY extends the duration of WARCRY by 0.4 seconds, up to a maximum of 15 eliminations, which I think is 6 seconds. I'm not 100% sure, someone can help me out if I've got that wrong. We have a leadership to decrease the cooldown of WARCRY by 17%. Going again to decrease the Going Commando cooldown by 30%, practiced in combat to increase the WARCRY duration by 3 seconds, and Boomstick to increase Going Commando damage by 25%. So this is the build I've gone. You can see it's a hybrid between WARCRY and Going Commando. Nothing there actually increases damage with assault rifles, shotguns, anything like that. So we're trying to try and WARCRY and Going Commando as much as possible. Now let's get into a mission. Okie dokie. Now I've completely forgot what power level this zone is. Let me just 108. So straight away, Physical Smasher, I'm going to WARCRY, I'm going to use Going Commando. Hopefully we can tear through this Smasher. I think we'll be able to, but let's try it out. Let's go. Oh, that combination is pretty neat. The Going Commando and... oh, you actually tear through them. There's only 2 of us in the mission as well. Oh no, 2 people have just spawned, there's 4 of us. I'm not sure if I got the maximum damage there. We probably can destroy that Smasher a bit quicker as well. I also want to test out in 55 seconds how fast I can actually move with her. Obviously if I have certain heroes on and it's nighttime I can go faster, but I'm just going to activate these. Hopefully no Outlanders take them and WARCRY and try and run past them, see how fast we can go. Just do this to test the speed we can actually get with us. We're going to increase that and WARCRY. Tell you what, that is pretty fast with Sonic. Look at that. Now, obviously, with a few different heroes in our build, we can probably get faster. I wonder what is the fastest possible combination of heroes and WARCRY you can get in the game. I really want to test that out. So as you can tell, I have actually changed the mission I was in. Now, I was going to say I want to do it on Encampment, but we've got a decent horde here just following me behind, so I might as well do that again. We're going to WARCRY, we're going to go in commando, try and melt through them all. Ah, Frenzied Death Burst. Tell you what, it's really good this. Every elimination increasing that WARCRY duration. Oh, we just ran out of time for the blaster. Maybe I could have, instead of cooldown on Going Commando, maybe a bit of duration, extra 5 seconds. That could have been really good. Our WARCRY is still there. It just went, so WARCRY lasted a decent amount of time. Now, if I remember correctly, with base Bass Solo, Steel Wool Carlos, we'll call him that, where each elimination during WARCRY extends its duration. At the very start of the hero rework, I actually remember he was bugged, and it didn't stack up to 15. It stacked indefinitely, so you could just carry on and carry on and carry on and carry on, just shooting, and your WARCRY would never go. I always put him on everything. My first shot Rio build, definitely, when that was a thing. But doesn't exist for me anymore. I don't use first shot Rio. But that was clearly good. I want to try it on this encampment. We've got 15 seconds to wait for the cooldown to come back, so I'll get back to you then. So it's come back. Here we go. We're going to wake them up first so they're all here. Come on. WARCRY, Going Commando. Let's get rid of the blasters first because they're annoying. You absolutely melt through them. You really do with this combination. I see why people really enjoyed using it at the start. And then WARCRY goes. We're just going to finish the rest of them with our Wraith, hopefully, while WARCRY's still here. Might run out of time on that WARCRY. The only issue with this, I kind of wished the grenade wasn't a grenade. I'm going to go down here. The grenade wasn't a grenade and was Shockwave, because Shockwave's a lot more useful for me. Oh, slow impulse, frenzied death burst, and life leech attacks. I really pick the perfect missions to try and get a WARCRY and Going Commando build shown off. I really do. That's one of the issues I find with, especially when I'm trying to make stuff. When they get rid of most of the alerts and bring back all the mutant storms, is the amount of modifiers on missions. It makes everything so much more difficult to actually record stuff, because say if I want to do a certain element weapon, every other mission's going to have some element in there, and it's difficult. Get through these guys. Right, let's try the warcry then, without just without the going commando. I know we've got the going commando build on there, but let's just try it without going commando. You can as well. There's like 7 different heroes that all, never mind, that all buff warcry each to their own. Like some increase the duration, some increase the range, some increase the damage. There's so many. Some increase cooldown. It's just crazy. I could have done a full not going commando, warcry build on this. I haven't done that because I didn't want to overdo it with warcry. I just wanted to kind of use her going commando with it, which works fantastically. Hopefully we can find another smasher or something. I think as soon as I said that, I heard one round here. I'm so sure I heard one. I'll go and try and find it. I couldn't find that smasher. I think it was actually underneath the rock or something, because I could still hear it breathing. But anyway, I'm going to test the structure damage you can actually get now. Because with going commando as well, what quite a lot of people like to do is just destroy structures around instead of having to pickaxe it for ages or use an obliterator or, you know, anti-material charge. They just use the warcry and, well, not warcry, but the going commando. Let's test that structure damage. That is really good. That is okay. That is actually really good. I'm not going to say if you're going to use this hero, always prioritize just destroying structures, because that'll be pretty useless. But that was really good in terms of structure damage. I'm thinking those, what do you call them, industrial zones, where you get, say there's an atlas. You've got your zone, you want to defend, it's an atlas, and it's like here, and there's loads of buildings around it, and it's so frustrating having to break everything. Just, you can whip out a going commando. You don't even need the warcry really, but the warcry is just even more damage. Now there's one thing I haven't completely checked, and that is how long I can actually have warcry up for, which is what I'm going to test now with this encampment here. We're going to warcry. I'll see the time when it starts ticking down. Hopefully I don't go down as well. So 1:15 we start on. I want to see if I can get as many eliminations as possible. 1:15 we started on. I'm going to go down. No! Still up, it's still up. And never mind, I fell off the map. Right, wasn't happy about falling off the map there. I just wanted to see how long you could actually have warcry up for. So we have 1 minute 15 seconds. I've gone into an eliminate and collect mission, I believe, and it's quite a low power one, so this is less of the damage. I just want to see how long I can have warcry up for while getting eliminations. I'm trying to find, because in eliminate and collect you usually get that massive horde of like 100 husks just spawning. I don't think it's spawning just yet. Maybe this is it. If it is, wow. Oh no, what can I do against that? Right, we'll just do the... Ah, there they are. Right, okay. So we're going to warcry. We're going to go in commando. I'm going to see how long we can have the warcry up for. So, 1 minute 15 is there. Get all these eliminations. The only issue with that is I can't see my cooldown, which is quite annoying. That is quite annoying. It's... Gone out. 58, 57. Oh, I forgot to get more limbs. Okay, it lasts around, you know, 20-ish seconds, which is quite nice for warcry. I'm quite happy with that. Around 20 seconds for warcry, that is amazing. So even if you increase the range of your warcry as well for your team, that could be very handy, because like I've said, there's so many other heroes that increase warcry in terms of damage, range, duration, just all way round. So if you can fully max out a warcry, well, this could come in clutch. It really could in those missions where, say, you got what, 30 seconds left to defend. Your wall's tier 1 wood because it keeps getting damaged. You've got 10 husks here, all damaging the wall. You can warcry. Everyone can get these eliminations. Just push those enemies back with that bit of extra damage. That could be so helpful. And those 30 seconds become 10 seconds because you've got 20 seconds of warcry. That was very good. Again, we've got another warcry. I'm gonna try it again. I need to really get an energy boost. Try and not get hit by the nature enemies as well when they do spawn. Here we go. Eliminate all these. Look how that is crazy how you can melt through them. Yes, they're only power level what, 52 in this, but again, I wanted to see the duration. we could stack on it. Eliminate these. Water enemies, that's completely fine. So we should only have about 4 seconds left. Yeah, it lasts around 20-21 seconds, roughly that, if you do this exact build. Again, you can build it. There's so many different builds you can actually have with this person. Like, I'm thinking, say, Sledgehammer, you ideally want to build him for just assault damage. You know? First shot, first shot of Rio, again, assault damage. But, you know, this hero, you can build her in so many different ways. So that was Special Forces Banshee. Now, like I've said, there's so many different builds you can go with it. I've only in this video gone for the Goin Commando and Warcry hybrid. Again, you can basically forget about the Warcry other perks and just have a pure assault rifle build in there, and then you can use that Warcry when you need that extra assault rifle damage. Same with shotguns, a full shotgun build in there. Or you can have the hybrid. You can have a pure Warcry build as well, increasing the range. Just there's so many more Warcry heroes. There's too many to count. I think there's 7, but then again, I need to recount that. Okay, she's actually a fantastic hero though. Really, really, really useful. Again, we could have Warcry for around 23, 21-ish seconds, I think was our highest. And that is 21 seconds of regular Warcry with an extra 25.5% extra damage and movement speed, which I think is really, really cool. The one thing I can't say quite like, one thing I would change, if I could change this hero, is change that grenade to shockwave, just because when you're doing the Warcry Goin Commando build, you're more than likely at one point going to get swarmed by too many enemies. So once that Goin Commando goes, that little shockwave is a bit useful, because there's 1 or 2 times I did get swarmed a bit too much. But yeah, that was Special Forces Banshee. Do let me know what you guys thought of this. Tell me your favourite soldier in the comment section down below, and as always, thank you for watching.